Hi all, this is Bianca Nijhof from Anthesis Group, and I'm here actually with Gough, the CEO of the Capitals Coalition, and we just had a couple of exciting days in the Global Nature Positive Summit here in Australia. What did you pick up on it?
I thought this was really fascinating to actually have a global summit on nature, which is really important. But I mean, what were your takeaways? What did you take from it?
Well, maybe my big one was actually, which is I think is very good for Australia, where Australia differentiated itself, is actually they put the Indigenous people really on stage. So the first session on the Tuesday was actually a session with Indigenous leaders there. For me, that is where Australia can differentiate itself.
Yeah, and before the minister, which I thought was brilliant. Normally you'd start these things with the government message, but it started with actually a message on country from people. And I thought that was brilliant.
And they were there throughout the conference, right? So really coming back to it all the time and ending as such as well. And I entered the room with Sage and a didgeridoo.
Yeah, and I spoke to the organisers as well, and they even changed the way the notes were taken. So the notes are often taken by university students or whatever like that. They brought in Indigenous people to write the notes, because as soon as you start writing the notes, so I mean, I did think it went all the way through. But I think that for me is really key, because we've had climate going on for you. We just came from the climate week in New York. We've now had the first global nature positive summit. People element, as we've just been talking, coming in. We're getting to the point where the integration can become really important. And the framework, the beta framework for integrated decision making that we've just released around this time as well, is a framework that starts putting those decisions all into one operating space. And it's becoming quite exciting, because we don't anymore need to look at adding climate, adding nature, adding people. We can start thinking of them as a whole. And I think that's been quite encouraging here this week.
I think that's, and maybe with indeed adding the Indigenous lens, as you said, and on a nature summit, but a lot of people there actually came with a climate background, right? So in essence, we were integrating it already.
Yeah. I think it'd be really interesting to see what happens next. And I don't think we're not clear on that. Is there going to be another Global Nature Positive Summit? Do we actually, with the COPs, so the big UN things, do we bring the nature, climate, and the water one, as you call it, the desertification together? I mean, those sort of questions. But I think what this has done this time has inspired and brought together some people. And I think there's an opportunity here in Australia to be a test bed to really take some things further.
So this is our takeaway of these last couple of days on the Global Nature Positive Summit. So do reach out to us, connect with us, but we had an exciting couple of days and really looking forward how these steps are going to be taken towards the next COPs to come. First one, COP16.
Thank you.